What's up guys, I'm back here with another Marvel review. Now I did do a few reviews that were from different LEGO sets. Obviously I had Disney Lilo and Stitch set, which was my last video, but I'm back to doing some Marvel reviews. If any of you guys know, I'm on a journey of getting every single set based on the MCU, and while this isn't explicitly based on the MCU, with the multiverse, the lines are blurred, and as you can see, this is based on Spider-Man 3. So this is set 76334. It is 9+, contains 201 pieces, 3 minifigures, and it released on the 1st of January 2026, so it is yet to be retired. And it originally retails for $19.99 in the UK, $24.99 in the US, and $24.99 in Europe. Now this is the set in its entirety. It's pretty small, but it's really awesome. There are a few things I want to talk about it that I don't really like, but mostly this is really awesome. This is like a new kind of set that LEGO are doing. Very much kind of just sort of these mini diorama kind of things, and I think they work so well. I think they're super cool. They're really easy to display because, again, like I said, a lot of them are really small. So yeah, let's get straight into this. Let's start with the box. Let's take a look at the box, and then we'll get straight into the minifigures and the set itself. Okay, so this right here is the box, and as I said before, this is based on Spider-Man 3, and so of course we've got the Spider-Man 3 graphic here. I believe this is the very first set we have based specifically on Spider-Man 3, I could be wrong, but I remember there were a few Spider-Man 2 sets, I think, way back in like 2004, I could be wrong again. But it's pretty simple, pretty basic. All the LEGO Marvel pretty much have the same box art. You sort of got the graphic for the film, then you got the Marvel logo. You get to see the entire set here on the front. And again, guys, I just want to point out how great a price this is for this set. I mean, I'll get into it more in detail later, but what an amazing price. $19.99, £20 in this day and age, in 2026 for this set is incredible. There is 2 unique minifigures. Like, it's crazy. If I just turn it around to the side, you can see that it says Epic Moment Collection at the bottom, which I think is really cool. Like, I like that they're doing like an Epic Moment Collection kind of thing. Like, I think, you know, the more of these we get could be really cool. They could just, they don't just have to do it from Marvel films. Like, they could do it from any film, really. Like, there's so many epic moments in films that, you know, as a massive film buff like I am, like, and like a massive LEGO fan, like, being able to combine those is awesome. So I really like that LEGO are sort of doing that. You get the dimensions, which again is pretty standard now on LEGO sets, which I like that they do it, you know. It helps when you're out in the store and you want to buy it and you're not sure if you're going to have space at home or if you're going to have to unbuild one, etc. So you get the dimensions there as well, 13 centimeters by 14 centimeters. So really, it's really not that tall and not that wide. And then you get just to view the set as well, sort of kind of with its play features, kind of not, but yeah, you get to view it there. So that is the box, and let's get now into the minifigures. Alright, so starting off with the minifigures here, we of course have Sandman. Now, I really like this minifigure. I think, you know, it's pretty simple. I mean, there is not much they could do with Sandman. This is in his Sandman form, so it's not in his, like, sort of human form. But I think it looks good. I'm glad we have it. Like, it's really cool to have it. So this is probably the second MCU Sandman minifigure, because I think we got, like, a Sandman one from the Spider-Man No Way Home sets as well, from one of the smaller sets from that. So this is obviously from Spider-Man 3 though, so this is really cool. As you can see there on the torso, he's got sort of the printing. I think it works fine. I think it does its purpose. And again, that continues down the legs. There's no arm printing, which is a bit disappointing. Like, it would have been really cool if it was like fully complete, but nonetheless, I do like the facial expression as well. That is the only facial expression we get. We don't actually get a second one, obviously, because it wouldn't make sense. There's no hairpiece. But I think it works fine. If I just turn him around, you can see there is also back torso printing as well, and there is a bit of printing on the back of the head. Sandman also comes with 2 of these sort of hand pieces to make his hands enlarged, and they are sort of like a built up sort of thing. So you build that sort of with the dark brown mechanical fingers, and then you've got a bit of the light sand as well. And those attach via this piece here, just here. So that attaches to the finger or the hand, whatever you want to call it. And there is a piece as well, there's a little stud there, so you can add minifigures to that. But that attaches just like this. It's kind of like the piece they used for Shocker, I think it was, from Spider-Man, one of the Spider-Man Homecoming sets, I believe. So that attaches like that. And then there is another one which is slightly different as well. It's just a bit longer, which I like that they're different. You know, it would have been so easy for Marvel to just do the same, but I'm glad that they did two different ones. Again, this is built a built piece, very different this time. You got sort of the larger bit here on top, and then it's sort of elongated as well. And again, that just attaches via the hand, same piece. There we go. And then you can sort of have him like that with his giant hands there. Up next, we have Spider-Man, and I believe this is an exclusive minifigure, as this is the only Spider-Man 3 set we have so far. We do have a Spider-Man 2 set. I'm not sure if the minifigure is the same. I really like the suit. I think it looks accurate. I think it looks really cool. It does look different from the Spider-Man from the MCU, which is nice. I like the spider logo there. I think that's really cool on the front there, and I love the sort of the texturing of just the different lines just to create the suit. Obviously, continuing down there. The legs are dual molded, which is really, really nice to see. We've got dual molded legs. That is really cool. If I turn it around, you can just see there they are dual molded, which is really, really nice. There is some back torso printing as well. Got the spider again, but in red this time. And then obviously the mask continues round. One thing I hate about these Lego like Spider-Man heads is that they don't continue the mask all the way around. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I get that they just want to save on printing costs, but it is annoying. There's no arm printing as well, which is, you know, it could have been better. It could have been. But I'm not complaining. Like, I do think it's still a really great minifigure. And finally, we have the Venom minifigure, which is just so cool to get this. Like, I think this is one of the only film Venom figures we have. Most of them are from the comics. I could be wrong. I know there's a new Venom set coming out from the Venom films, so that would be cool. That would be one for that. But this is so cool. This is the only Spider-Man 3 Venom minifigure I think we have. That could be incorrect. And again, I think it looks really cool. I mean, the leg print, there is no printing on the legs. It's just plain black legs. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. The printing on the torso, though, is great. I love this. I love the design. I think it looks really, really cool. The face looks insanely good. It looks so accurate. I love it. It's just got that menacing smile, but like almost that sort of, you know, you can't help but love him. It's weird. And if I just turn him around, you can see there, the printing continues onto the back, and then again, the printing on the back of the head. Now, he does come with an accessory, which is this sort of one of his sort of viney things that, you know, come out. Definitely incorrect word, but that just goes on there. And he also does come with another piece that you actually connect to his neck. So he actually comes with this neck piece that's built. This is sort of full of all the viney pieces. So I'm just going to put that on his head. And there we go. That is what Venom looks like with all the viney pieces on him. Yeah, I love how crazy it is. There's no like symmetrical sort of way that they're presented. They're all just sort of going any which way. I love that. I think it's a really, really cool design as well, using sort of these curved pieces with this bit here as well. It looks really awesome. I love this minifigure. I think it's great. And if we take a look now at the set itself, I think this is awesome. Like I said earlier, I love these small dioramas. I think they're really, really cool that we're getting these. They're cheap, which is awesome because we're getting some awesome minifigures in them. And they look great, and they're easy to display. They're not too big. They look great. This was smaller than I thought it would be, to be fair. Like, I thought it would be bigger, but I'm not complaining. Like, I think they packed a lot in to a small set, so it's great. So if we take a look here, you can see they've given us this Spider-Man versus Sandman and Venom piece here that just connects via this piece, and it's really nice. You can have it sort of whatever way you want. Obviously, it makes more sense to just put it like that, display it like that. And that is a printed piece, which is so nice. It's not a sticker. I'm so glad that wasn't a sticker. I love the different colors they've used. Sort of the light beige with the dark brown works really well, and the little bits of gray just interspliced, I think works really well as well. It sort of definitely gives off that sort of rubble feel, you know. This comes into play soon. There is a stud here for a reason. I also really like, I don't know, like, I love the curving of this. I think the curving looks really, really awesome. Like, that is just, I don't know, I think it just looks really cool by itself. Again, as well, this sort of the pieces they've used here, just making the rubble go up, I think this looks really cool. Over here, we've got a fire extinguisher, which is a staple of Marvel Lego sets. I think which is cool that they still were able to include that. And then we have this awesome lamppost, which I think is really cool. They've used that yellow translucent brick there for the light, which I think is cool. They could have just used a clear one, and I'm glad they used the yellow one. It's very New York. It's got that very New York Spider-Man feel. I love the curves on the pole going up. I believe this was a brand new piece. I could be wrong, but it looks so good. Like, it just adds so much like to the sort of the wreckage feel. Like, they could have just kept that as a straight piece, but they didn't. I think that's really cool they did that. Those are connected by the superhero transparent pieces there, and again a bit more rubble there as well. Looking at the top here, we have some Venom webs, look awesome, and they've got little bits coming off here as well. They look really cool. I love that we've got loads of Venom pieces just coming off everywhere. Again, just adding to that feel. You've got some superhero pieces here that you can obviously attach. I'll show you in a second that they do actually have a purpose. You can attach Spider-Man and Venom to those for displayability. It's really awesome. I love the web going along here. You can also attach this to Spider-Man as well when you have him on here. But yeah, the web going on here as well, just it really builds the scene. I'm such a huge film fan, and being able to recreate scenes is something I love in Lego, so this is really cool for me. As well, just the slanted piece here, just sort of everything just feels so authentic. There's this construction piece used here in light grey, which looks awesome. I love the way this has been attached. So this is actually attached to one of the it's like attached to a brick here that is leaning. It's one of those leaning ones that you can move up. You can slightly see it can move, and it's leaning on another vertical brick. There you can see, I've forgotten the name of the exact brick, but it's such a cool way of doing it. I think it works so well, and then positioning it against all these other bricks, it just works so well. It's such a good design. Moving around as well, you got this little piece, just a bit more wreckage and debris, which looks awesome. I think it's a unique way as well of making that looks pretty cool. Moving around, we have some more debris. I just love that nothing is symmetrical in this. It just looks so realistic. Another sort of another construction piece, but in black this time, sort of with Venom. I think that looks great. It is very similar on the top here. You've got the green stud and the red stud, but I'm not too displeased with that. I think it came out really well. And taking a look at the set from the back, it's not as bare as I thought it would be. I hate when they do sets and it's kind of like ruined on the back, like there's not much to it on the back, but I don't mind this. There's this big purple piece, there's this big brown piece, and I think that adds to the set. Like, I don't mind that they sort of differentiated from the usual colors in this set. I think it adds to it. I think it adds to the city feel. I really like it, and I like this piece as well, this Venom piece. I'm not sure, like, I thought initially when I saw the photos there'd be like a purpose for this, but it doesn't really do much. There's not like a playability feature I thought there would be. It really doesn't like do anything, but I guess it acts as like another like decoration piece for Venom. I don't know. I thought it would do something. It doesn't, which I'm confused about, but I don't hate it at all. The set also comes with this brick-built piece for the Sandman, which does attach to the main part of the set. And again, I love this. I think the way they've used different sort of bricks to create the curves looks awesome. So again, they've used those pieces that sort of twist up and down, so you can see there. And I just think it looks great. I mean, you can create that sort of shaping with that. What Lego are able to do now looks awesome. They've used sort of the Sandman hand pieces almost to create just the different sand levels, which I think looks awesome. Again, the mix of beige and dark brown just comes out so well. They've got the teeth piece here, just to add a bit more texture to that, and sort of the curved brick piece here. Everything in this just is so well designed. Like, I love it. I think it's great for the price as well. This is incredible. So it does have this little stud piece here, which just connects to this piece, like so, if it wants to connect. It's kind of like, it's annoying because it's on one stud, so you do have to sort of match it up. There you go, it matches up there. So it connects on that bit like so, and it is really easy to pull off. It's really easy to pull off and put back on. You just have to get it in the right position, which is hard to do behind the camera, but it does work really well and efficiently. And this is what the set looks like with everything on it, and I just think it looks insane. It looks incredible. I love it so much. I think it looks great. I will say one thing that annoyed me, and especially I find with a lot of these smaller sets, is I did just have to rebuild some of it, because a lot of it just, I feel like a lot of, when it's smaller sets and the pieces aren't concrete together, they're sort of like a lot more flimsy and they come apart a lot like easier. And I did just have to, you know, this part came off, this part that Spider-Man's on came off when I was putting Spider-Man on it, and then the part behind it came off, you know. So it was all a whole thing, and I did have to do that. But nonetheless, I do think it looks incredible. I think it looks so much like the scene. It's so awesome. Having Sandman here on the piece there, and you can twist that around if you want, have it moving, but it's easier to keep it like that, as it is, again, that's so flimsy as well. Having Spider-Man here with the web and Venom coming at him, I think it looks awesome. One of the best sets of, is it this year or last year it came out? I can't remember. The best set of the year anyway, for me. But make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, everything, all that jazz. It really does help with this channel. I know I'm really late to doing videos. It's just difficulty with time, with work, and, you know, stuff like that. Unfortunately, this channel isn't at the point yet where, you know, I don't have to work. I have to work to make a living. So anyway, nonetheless, none of that. That's boring. Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this set. Do you like the set? Do you have this set? What do you think? Like, is this your favorite Spider-Man film? Anything. I love engaging with you guys. I love engaging with LEGO fans, as I don't have many LEGO friends at all. So yeah, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all on the next video.